Having kids. To do or not to do? Millions ask this question daily, the contemplation being whether to bring or not bring more humans into the world. It's scary to read how the world population has exploded over the past 100 years. A century ago, there were 2 to 3 billion of us. Now that number is beyond 8 billion. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what has contributed to this. Agricultural advances, improved medical care, and industrialization have all made life healthier, more sustainable, as well as more comfortable. But back to the question, to do or not to do? If you were to turn this question on me, well, to start, I already have 2 kids. They weren't conceived to necessitate a union between my wife and me. That was already there. Also, I didn't need to satiate family or societal expectations. I think, actually, if everyone were having babies, my contrarian self simply wouldn't, based on principle. For me, having kids was or happened due to an ontological awakening. 3 years before my son was born, I felt a tugging at my genes and mind that said having children was right for me. I already knew the magnitude of responsibility this would entail. The sleepless nights, the persistent distraction, any smidgen of freedom relegated to fast disappearing myth. Yes, I knew all of this, but still, I went ahead and mixed the requisite magic. It does seem a little crazy that people would want to have kids. It's like hitting the reset button on your social life, your dreams, heck, everything. And yet people continue to have kids the world over at a rate that currently adds 2 people to the population roster every second. The heat of this realization could be temporarily quelled if off-planet colonization became a thing. For now, though, unbridled procreation continues on planet Earth, which raises some questions. What kind of world will our children inherit in 10, 20, 50 years? Will there even be a world? It's a slippery slope, and I believe that's where our answer lies. You see, life is a great joker, delivering time and again, despite the inherent hardships and confusion. Whether you're born into poverty or royalty, suffering remains a great equalizer, and it's via this pain that joy arises. And despite persistent anxiety about how much quality time we may have, individually or collectively, we all know what a trip life is, and experiencing it is infinitely better than not doing so. And I think that's why, despite hurtling through time and space quicker and less confidently than ever, we'll continue having kids, doing what we can to propagate the beautiful madness. And while I might not be the most qualified person to advise on having kids, I will say that they're an unquantifiable joy that blesses beyond measure. Go ahead, do it, and do it with love.